Previously on the advent of cyber.
McSkiddy wants to improve the security posture of Santa's network by learning from the recent attempts to disrupt Christmas. As a first step, she plans to implement a low-effort, high-value changes that will improve the security posture significantly. Security policies are implemented to block macros on Santa's network. App Blocker is deployed into a network-wide block execution of unknown whitelisted applications. And we got the flag, THM attack surface reduced. Hello world and welcome to Hacks. The nightmare before Alphamus is almost over and the TryHackMe Advent of Cyber 2022 has almost concluded. It is day 23 and today we are looking at Defense in Depth. The story. Every effort you have put through builds on top of each other to bring you right to this moment. Santa and the security team are so proud of you for sticking around and being with us until now. You're practically a member of the CSOC team already. There's just one more thing left to learn, a lesson that may completely change how you look and approach security. Throughout all the previous tasks, layering defenses and reducing attack surfaces has been touched upon at least once. Writing secure code and being able to respond and analyze different parts of the attack chain, among others, are all essential in maintaining Santa's security posture defensible. In this task, we will focus on what is formerly known in security circles as Defense in Depth, which is a more general and encompassing topic than the prior ones on their own. The core mindset that Defense in Depth is founded on is the idea that there is no such thing as a silver bullet that would defeat all of an organization's security woes. No single defense mechanism can protect you from the bad world out there. Castle walls are built to withstand sieges and barrages and are fortified and manned well to protect from pillagers and marauders. Yet despite all this effort and diligence in maintaining and protecting this security measures, attackers will breach it sooner or later, and depending on the defender's response within the castle walls may mark the start of their end. For the longest time, and maybe even until today, a lot of organizations have looked at their security posture in the same way medieval lords did. A strong focus on securing the castle walls, the perimeter so to speak. However, like medieval lords, after the perimeter is breached and depending on the organization's response, is pretty much done for them too. Fret not though, modern defense security teams are moving on from this mindset and are shifting to a more robust approach, being mindful that the castle wall, while important, is not the only way to secure the organization, acknowledging the reality that at some point gunpowder will be discovered and a single point of failure consequently exploited, and having additional defense layers, especially for the specific crown jewels that the bad guys might be targeting. These are some of the foundations that make up the modern security posture of defensible organizations. Defense in Depth is mainly focused on disrupting adversarial objectives, that is, the shift of the focus from just securing the perimeter to securing everything in the path that the adversary will have to take from the perimeter to the crown jewels. The first level is having a focus on perimeter security. There are great prevention mechanisms present in the perimeter and essentially complete trust within. Thus, once the perimeter is bypassed, the organization is pretty much at the mercy of the adversary. The second level has defensive layers in place, however, the emphasis is solely on prevention. It doesn't leverage knowing your environment, even though adversarial objectives may be prevented to some degree. There is missed opportunity in terms of detection and consequently alerting and response. Prevention is good, but the key to defeating the bad guys is having visibility into what they are doing. The third level has well-rounded defensive layers in place, leveraging the strategic application of sensors, effective creation of analytics, and efficient alerting and response capabilities of the security team. Preventative measures are not only coupled by detection and alerting, but also by immediate and efficient instant response. I feel like that's been explained really well in terms of the layers. For example, layer 1, if you're an organization that focuses all security at the perimeter level and then you have a flat network inside, then if a threat actor were to breach one of the perimeter devices and get into the network, then it would be free reign for them once they're inside the network. That's why it's good to have a structured network once you're inside, having things like VLANs in place and ensuring that people can only access the resources that they absolutely need to access hopefully the third layer is having sufficient alerting and monitoring in place so if that an incident does occur, it gets detected and that it can be responded to very quickly. The author of the room then goes on to provide a scenario whereby a threat actor has compromised someone via a spearphishing campaign, but they struggle to get through the network due to the amount of traps in place. Okay, and now it looks like we have a challenge or a game of sorts. Mission Alf Possible. You will be presented with 3 different cases, each harder than the previous one. Your objective is to get inside the perimeter, locate the vault area and get access to it without being caught. Santa's naughty and nice list for this year is in the vault, and as the Bandit Yeti, we want this list because it is the last step to destroying Christmas. We won't get in that easily, no. They know we are coming, so we have to navigate through Santa's defenses. And I'm just going to click start and see what happens. In this level, Santa's security is focused on the perimeter, given that we can expect that there may be complete trust within the compound. Interact with items and highlight over them. Okay, so let's talk to the security guard. Choose the best excuse for the guard to let you through the gate. Hey there, what is your purpose for the visit? So, visiting the deer stable, delivering for Santa's EA, meet friends. I'm gonna say I'm delivering. I have delivery for Santa's executive assistant. Okay, let me log your details quickly so you can get on your merry way. The guard did not seem to care about our excuse. Click on the gate to proceed. Damn, we just social engineered our way through that one quite easily. Okay, so we've socially engineered our way past security and we appear to be in some sort of Mario overworld, and we have a deer stable, Santa's workshop, Santa's office and the executive assistant's office, and it asks us to click on a building to visit. Now, as a strategic hacker, what would be the best thing to do? Do we go straight for Santa's office without elevating our privileges, or do we try and find some low level accounts first and go somewhere? Let's click on the deer stables. Okay, so looking around this deer stable, there's not a lot going on, there's not a lot we can click with, so let's go back to the overworld and visit the executive office. So coming into the executive office, we have a laptop and what looks to be like an open drawer. What's this? Someone's written down their credentials, so we're just going to copy that and paste it in our notepad for now, but we now have some credentials. I wonder if we can take the ID so we can get past the card readers. Okay, so we are back to the overworld. Let's check out Santa's workshop. Workshop is closed at the moment. Well, that is a shame. Well, let's have a look in Santa's office. His vault is probably there, right? Oh, hello. We have a laptop and the vault, so let's try it and unlock, and we are now able to steal the naughty or nice list, and we get the flag, THM easy flag. So that represented an organization with the layer 1 defense that we were talking about earlier, although it wasn't a very good one, and now we're looking at a layer 2 type one. In this level, Santa's security is ramped up. It has additional defensive layers in place, but the main focus is prevention. We might be able to bypass them if we are patient and play our cards right. Okay, so we're going to come back and talk to the security guard again, and we're going to say delivery for Santa's executive person again. Okay, let me log your details. Click the gate to proceed. So they've not had their training, they've not bolstered their security posture. So we're going to head back to the deer place. Nothing going on there. We're going to head into the executive office and there's nothing on. Oh, what's this? We have a post-it note which says milk and cookies. Perhaps that is a password for something, so we're just going to keep that. We can't log into the laptop or anything. It did say if we are patient, so is there time remaining? So can we go into Santa's workshop? No, that's currently closed as well. And Santa's office, can we click on this? Okay, let's try milk and cookies, and we have a text bar and it says extra secret vault password. Okay, hopefully that will be the password to the vault, so let's give that a go. And we're once again able to steal the list. Wow. It turns out that if you did wait until the timer ran out, the security did catch you and throw you off the premises, but we're now on level 3. In this level, Santa's security is at the maximum. Aside from the previous case's additional defensive layer, Santa's defenses give feedback to the security team. Our room for mistake is very thin. We should play our cards right the first time. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay, we're gonna do it this time. Are we ready? Let's talk to the security guard. keypad. Say we got a delivery for Santa's EA, and we're going to say okay, thank you, and then we're going to click the gate. Then we're going to go into the executive office, and then we're going to get his password of Banoffee Pie. Copy that, close that. Then we're going to jump into his desk. We're going to grab the password of secret vault password, which we've already got written down in our notes. Fantastic. We're going to steal the ID. Then we're going to go home. We're going to go back into the executive office onto his laptop, and then we're going to put the password in of Banoffee Pie. We're going to click unlock. Then we're going to get this password of password vault PW. But also, if we look in the recycle bin, we have this password of hot chocolate. Then we're going to come back up to home, and then we're going to run to Santa's office, and we're going to pop in the password incorrect. I'm going to increment it to 2 because that's what everybody does when they change their password, and all of a sudden we have a new password. And now we're going to try the vault, and we're just going to say new admin provided password vault, unlock. Now we got the Santa's naughty or nice list, and we have a new flag and a new password of 2845. And then we're going to go to the compound, and then we're going to go into Santa's workshop. We're going to click on the keypad, and then we're going to pop in 2845, unlock. And then we're going to go in, and we have the final flag of defense in depth. Is cool. That was really cool. The room was really cool. Got thrown off by the hot chocolate password, I will say that. My notepad is full of so many passwords and flags, I don't know what's going on. So it's asking what the password for Santa's vault was. So I'm just going to pop in the one I think it was, secret password vault. Fantastic. Then we have the first flag, which was easy flag. Fantastic. What is Santa's favorite thing? Now, was that milk and cookies? And then the password for Santa's vault was extra secret password vault, I believe. And then the flag was THM major steps now. Okay. What was the executive assistant's favorite thing? I think that was Banoffee Pie, right? And then it was what was Santa's previous password? And I think that was the hot chocolate 01. And then Santa's current password was hot chocolate 02. And then what is the first part of the vault password? And I think that was new admin. Sweet. And then the second part of the password was provided password vault, or provided vault password. And then those two combined create the full password for the vault. And then what was flag 3, which was the bandit yeti is naughty. And then we were asked what was the keypad for the door, which was 2845. And then we had the final flag, which was defense in depth is cool. And then we can click complete. Whoa, I had a lot of fun with that one, and I hope you did too. Got a bit stuck. The video at the top helped out a little bit. Didn't cheat, obviously. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Kind regards.